and then we'll get my slides open. There we go. Okay, ladies, I like to start right on at 9. I am a punctual person most times. Welcome to the challenge. We are going to have a full 5 days together. I sent out a landing page and an email yesterday. If you can't make it, there's going to be replays for every day because life happens. I know it's hard to fit it all in. Replays easily available. Every day this week is really going to have a gift behind it. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different themes, a bunch of different areas in business, and it's all going to be about this time of year can be so difficult. Jackie and I were having a good conversation about that before we kicked off. In general, it's awfully challenging being a small business owner and a solopreneur. And when you couple that with the winter months and with the grayness and the lowness that can happen, I have found universally it can be a time where we feel very disconnected from our business and very disconnected from the passion that we need to be able to take action. So I run this time of year exactly to give us a chance to reconnect with that. I need it myself. I am so grateful for the women who are going to join us this week because I'm looking forward to receiving what they have. And last year we did it for 3 days. It was so well received. It had such a great impact that we've expanded it to 5 days. And all 3 ladies from last year came back, and I've been able to add 2 more amazing ladies. And it just feels like such a deep privilege to myself. I cannot wait to share it with you, ladies. It's going to be one of those events that's really a way to ground back in and anchor back in and to receive. All of these women who are going to show up here for the 5 days, they have such a beautiful gift they're giving us by sharing their energy and their space and their wisdom with us that what I want for you is just to show up or watch the replays and just let it sink in. All of these women are women I highly respect. Most of them are women I have learned from or I have been guided from. I know just how beneficial what they offer can be. So we're in for a real treat to be able to get this for a full 5 days. All we have to do is show up, be present, and let it sink in. I'll go through a little bit of housekeeping first so we know what we're doing. And then I'll do a little bit of an intro. And then Jackie's going to kick us off today with some beautiful breath work and meditation and a circle discussion. It's going to be really, really lovely. I've been part of Ashley's circles before, or Jackie's circles. I just let Ashley in. I've been part of Jackie's circles before, and I'm so looking forward to today because of it. So this is the landing page I sent out in an email. You'll be getting an email every day with a link to it. I want this to be really easy for everybody. I know sometimes things get lost. All of your replays will be up there. All of the Zoom links are up there. Links to everybody, all of our speakers during the 5 days are up there. So keep this open, very easy to access and to keep track of it. If you have to catch a replay or if you want to go back and see what somebody said, it's all going to be really easy to access in that landing page for you. Our theme this year is the power of the reframe. Ah, Jackie, I'm glad you like the landing page. That's my favorite part is making things pretty. And I usually have to work in my brand colors. So be able to like go into a pretty pink and red theme was really nice. This is what we're talking about. Over this entire week, what I really want to help us sink into is these challenges that we face as business owners, they don't tend to be that individual. They're pretty universal and they're pretty reoccurring. So for those of you who don't know me, I am Cheyenne. This is my logo up here. I'm a marketing coach and consultant. I have worked with over 200 small business owners and solopreneurs. And these challenges we face, I find them so reoccurring. Doesn't matter for B2B, B2C, online, brick and mortar, product-based, service-based. The process of being an entrepreneur, we tend to come up against such similar experiences and blocks. And for myself and those I have worked with or I have connected with, the biggest gap between those who are able to grow their business and succeed versus the like 56% of Canadian small businesses who don't is whether they can tap into the power of reframing those challenges and finding agency to approach them in a way that how am I going to make this work? And how am I going to make it work in a way that feels aligned for me? One of my favorite parts of small business owners is we tend to be very value-based people. And a lot of business can feel like we have to do it a certain way. And sometimes it doesn't align. I'm a marketer. There's a lot of bro marketing. There's a lot of BS marketing out there. when we reframe it and we approach it from a perspective of knowing that we can tackle this in the way we want to, business completely changes. This week, we'll be talking about money mindsets. We're going to talk about networking. We're going to talk about community and connection. We're going to talk about our own internal barriers. And all of those things we're going to be able to look at from a different perspective by the time we're done this week. So this is our big theme. All of these different topics are going to be under this one red thread. And my big reframe that I want to give everybody is that investing in yourself is investing in your business. I have been an entrepreneur. I've been working for myself 5 or 6 years now. I'm a single mom of 3. I support my household completely on my own income. And the reason I've been able to do this is because I have consistently invested in myself. And I am a marketing consultant telling you this. A new website, brand photos, all of these things are great. They will not get you as much ROI as investing in yourself. Our business results are a reflection of our own capacity because we are at the core of everything. All of these women have something to offer us in the terms of they all offer services and programs and coaching and masterminds, but even in their mindsets and the way they see these areas, there's so much that you can bring in for yourself. And it will really, really substantially help you grow your business. I know because every time I have gone into one of these areas and I've invested in some kind of support or books or whatever approach you take, my business always grows to match that every single time. So that is what I want you to look at this week for. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the different speakers we're going to have, and then we're going to go into Jackie, and it's going to be amazing. Jackie is our first speaker. Jackie, I have known for, I think, 4 years now. I've been watching her on her own journey. It's incredible to watch her grow her business. She is the owner of D&D Wellness, and she's all about working with high-performing women to approach success in a way that's holistic and very grounded for themselves. So she's a holistic nutritionalist. She also is a circle facilitator, and that's what she's going to be bringing us through today. Jackie has a couple of really cool things coming up with her business. She's got another women's circle that we can join. She's got a coupon code for us today for anyone who wants to continue to experience that. She has a workshop she's running, Mind Body Connection. And then she's launching a really big program all around that mind, body, business, collective energy, which includes circles, holistic nutrition, all kinds of stuff. So if you're interested in anything around Jackie, she's here today. She's going to drop some links. Definitely connect with her. Once you experience the circle, you're probably going to be like, this was really fun. She's got drop-in circles, so it's nice and flexible too. Hadriana is going to be Tuesday. Hadriana is also known as the Money Navigator. She's going to be talking to us about a relationship with money. This woman has such an incredible presence. I've known her for quite a few years. I've been grateful to work with her on her business and her brand. I'm always in awe of being in her presence. She just has this really grounded energy. She's going to talk to us all about pricing and profitability. And yeah, this is going to be a powerful day, especially our relationship with money can be so challenging in our business. And quite often that's what we need to grow to the next level. And a lot of it is really our mindset. And it's less about how we put it on paper and more about how we feel about it inside. Wednesday, we have Carrie Ramsey. Quite a few of you already know Carrie. She's from We Can, as well as Fresh Idea Collective, which is her own business. Carrie was my marketing mentor before she even knew I existed. I was watching her online, and she just approached business in such a graceful, authentic way that I started stalking her and figuring out what she was doing. I have been part of, I think, 7 masterminds with Carrie now. My business besties come from the masterminds I've had with her. Carrie was on the call today. Her and I just spent the day together on Saturday, and we did some business planning. I had lunch with another lady, Erin. Carrie's going to talk to us about networking in a way that's authentic and growing that business circle. And it's such a crucial part of being able to move into business. It can be an isolating experience. And when you gather people around you that you have an authentic connection with, it completely changes it. Thursday, we have Marta. Marta is a holistic therapist and coach. She's really going to bring us into some inner concepts, and she's going to be talking about subconscious blocks. I think 98% of the time when I work with somebody initially on marketing, it's not about giving them a marketing strategy or a marketing plan. It's about identifying where the blocks are. It's easy to go out and find what we want to do or need to do for our business. The actions are easy to find. But actually going in and being like, why? Why do I have such a resistance to this? That's always the first step. And that's what Marta's going to be talking to us about. And we're going to end the day with Michelle. Michelle is a nurse psychotherapist, and her business is From Shadow to Soul Light Counseling. I met Michelle in person, I think 2 years ago. I attended one of her workshops. She does EFT tapping, which, if you haven't done it before, really interesting experience. It can be really powerful. And as soon as I did her workshop, at the end, I went up to her. I'm like, Michelle, women in business need this. Nervous system regulation and emotional regulation, it makes all the difference. Business is going to be stressful. We're going to be pushing ourselves past our growth edge. We're going to need to figure out, how do we manage ourselves in a way where we can bring ourselves back to being grounded. Michelle's going to give us some tools for that. And she's also going to help us end the week looking at the reality that we don't want to just bypass. A reframe is not just skipping past those struggles and emotions. We want to still honor them so that we can process them. So that's me. Now Jackie is going to kick us off. I'm going to remove my spotlight and I'm going to put Jackie in the spotlight. And we are going to have the gift of receiving what Jackie's going to bring us through. I'm super excited. There you go, Jackie.
Thank you so much. So I have spent all this time preparing to do this, and so I honestly didn't spend a lot of time looking at the speakers that are coming up, and I am so excited. Cheyenne, I feel like this is the best lineup of so many beautiful avenues coming together, and I'm very, very excited for the week. So not only am I very grateful, of course, to be part of the lineup, but very grateful to just be part of something like this because I think it's really important. And I think it's something that we can get so much value from, especially, as you said, this time of year when things are a little gray and a little gloomy. So thank you for the lovely intro. I really appreciate it. So yeah, as Cheyenne said, registered holistic nutritionist with a passion for empowering women, whether they be high achieving women or women in business, through wellness, combining personalized nutrition, mindful daily practices, and community building through women's circles and retreats. So I'm a big believer in the power of bringing women together. I got my first taste of this when I was about 18, starting in the world of business. And I knew that I wanted to have a community like that, a community like this, for the rest of forever. Because bringing together high achieving women or women in business creates a space for appreciation for the feminine qualities and their place in business. So I really needed a space that, instead of focusing on goal setting, accountability, and pushing, which there is absolutely a time and a place for all of those things in business, but a place to bring forth more emotion, creativity, and connection. Because sometimes there are obstacles that we can't overcome with that masculine approach. So here, the feminine energy is honored instead of pushed down. And that's why I run these circles. So it's a space that I've created just for us to be. And I hope that you'll take some time just for you this morning, because I want you to remember this is all for you. You chose to be here because you really need it. So just try to be present and stay connected to yourself. So this circle is going to be a little bit different than some of the ones that I've run just because there's a larger group of people. Usually I pick one word as the main intention for the circle. Today it's more of a phrase, and that is the idea that we show up best in our businesses when we feel safe, loved, and healthy in our bodies. What do you need during this season to encourage more energy, creativity, and alignment? So I'll let you just soak that in. I will repeat it in a little bit, but that's going to be our intention for today. So how we will start is with a short guided meditation. Then we'll get into just an open discussion, which I'll outline again later. And then we'll finish up with some short breath work to kind of close things out and send you on for the rest of your workday. So with this meditation, you are welcome to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, or just lower your gaze. You can do that now and just start by taking a few deep breaths in through your nose and exhaling slowly through your mouth. Maybe letting out a sigh if that feels good. And allow the breath to release any tension, any stress that you may be holding on to. Bring some attention to your body, starting from the top of your head, flowing all the way down slowly throughout your body, all the way to your feet. Notice any areas of tension or discomfort that you might be feeling. And with each exhale, maybe allow those areas to soften and relax. Or just noticing them without judgment. Can you soften in through your face, in through your mouth and your jaw? Maybe you can bring some space throughout your collarbones and lower your shoulders. Are you tensing in your belly? Can you relax and just let it be? Are you holding any tension in your pelvis or in your glutes? Can you breathe some space into there? Breathing some space in between your fingers, softening your hands. And all the way into your ankles. Just allowing them to release. And out through the bottoms of your toes. Shifting your focus back to your breath. Feel the sensation as it enters and leaves your body. Maybe you notice this through the rise and fall of your chest. Or maybe it's through the air flowing in and out of your nostrils. With each inhale, imagine breathing in calm, clarity, and self-compassion. And with each exhale, just release any worries, distractions, or self-doubt. I want you to bring to mind a desire or an intention that you have. It could be related to your professional life in your business, or your personal life with your health, your relationships, or anything you like. Hold this intention clearly in your mind and visualize it coming to life. See yourself living in the reality where this desire has already manifested. What does it look like, and how does it feel? Try and notice all the details, the people that are around you, the environment, the emotions and the energy that you feel. Imagine the joy, the peace, the fulfillment that this brings. Allow yourself to feel gratitude as if it has already happened. And breathe deeply, soaking in this feeling. And as you sit with this, know that you are supported and that you are worthy of your desires. You attract what you need, and you're aligned with your highest good. And you can silently repeat to yourself, I trust in the process. I let go of control and embrace the flow of life. I trust in the process. I let go of control and embrace the flow of life. Allow yourself to feel the warmth and appreciation. And as we prepare to open the circle, you can take your last few final deep breaths in. And whenever you're ready, in your exhale, you can gently open your eyes if they were closed. Bringing your awareness back to the circle, back to the present, hopefully feeling refreshed, inspired, and centered. Okay. So I'm going to open the floor to get into our intention for today, which I'll repeat again in a moment. But this intention or topic is a starting point. This is something that I really love about the circles, is it does allow for fluidity, because that's a feminine trait. So the floor will be open for those of you who wish to share what's on your heart today. Any thoughts, feelings, stories, experiences, questions, anything that you have on your heart. And some of you may wish to not share today during this hour, and that's completely okay. Gatherings like this sometimes take time to build trust and feel comfortable sharing. Or maybe some days you just feel like taking it all in, which is also completely okay. There may be moments of silence. That's also okay. There's no rush. And we also may have people accidentally talk over each other, and that's also okay. That's one of the beautiful challenges of doing this virtually. What I've found to work best is just unmuting yourself when you'd like to share. If you keep missing the gap, put a little hand up and I can help to facilitate and guide us back in your direction, because sometimes I know it's hard to kind of pop in if there's people going. And you're more than welcome to introduce yourself and your business name if you'd like, because I know this is the first gathering of the week that you're spending time together. So you may not know each other that well, although I see lots of familiar faces, which is really nice. So I'll go into the intention again, and then I'll open things up. So the idea is that we show up best in our businesses when we feel safe, loved, and healthy in our bodies. What do you need during this season to encourage more energy, creativity, and alignment? Always later than they're supposed to be, but there's always so much to share. So thank you all so much for sharing everything. That felt very special, and I hope that you leave feeling seen and heard and understood, because this, I just think, is so needed. So I hope that you feel a weight lifted, whether or not you shared today. So thank you. We're gonna do a little bit of breath work, a little bit brief, just to help us kind of digest, absorb what was, received from today, to go into the rest of your work day or your day. So the same way that we started our breath work or our meditation, you can start by either closing your eyes or just softening your gaze. And I want you to take a few deep breaths in through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth, allowing the breath to release any remaining tension or any stress from the circle. Hopefully there's none. And then we'll get into doing a, where am I at? 1 second. We're going to do 4-7-8 breathing. So we'll start with doing a nice long inhale. And I want you to really try to sit up tall. That's usually the best way to start. Sit up tall. Of course, if you feel discomfort at any time, feel free to just return your breathing back to normal. But we'll inhale for 4. We'll hold at the top for 7. And then we'll do a nice long exhale for 8. Breathing deep into your diaphragm from your belly to your abdomen and your chest. Okay, ready? Nice long, deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. hold at the top, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale out the nose for 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Long, deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the top for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do our last round. Big, slow, deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can slowly return your breathing to normal and open your eyes when you're ready. That was brief, but hopefully kind of just brought you back down. Obviously, there was a lot of emotional roller coaster throughout that, 30 minutes of discussion. So that is a wrap on our circle today. I hope you'll maybe take a bit of time to maybe jot some notes down from our conversation, something that will carry you through to take into your week. And just feel a nice connection with the women that you're about to spend the rest of the week with, which is so nice. I'm very excited for the rest of the week. So these circles have been very powerful for me in my wellness journey and in growing my business, as I mentioned, and the feedback that I've gotten from others, some people have put stuff in the chat, so thank you, has been very much the same. So I wanted to close things out by sending you all an invite to my next Wellness in Business Women's Circle that's on the 24th. It's from 10 to 11 a.m. If you'd like to join, I also have a $5 off coupon code set up. I put the link in the chat there for you, and you'll save that. So it's a $10 session. And we just essentially do this for an hour. We'll have an intentional thought to kind of gather around and discuss. But if you like this community aspect and you want some more of it, then there's an opportunity to join in there. So thank you very much. Sorry to be a minute over.
That was amazing, Jackie. And yeah, her circles are always like this. And the more you come and the more you connect with people, the deeper the trust goes. And I'm a marketer on social media. If you look at any of our social media, it's all the highlights. The depth of who we are and the commonalities of what we're facing does not come out in the public facing spaces. These gatherings are such a crucial part of the legitimacy of business and connecting with other women. Some weeks you're the one who's struggling. Some weeks you're the one who's got the positivity to share. Women are not supposed to go it alone. We are meant to collect and gather and support each other and lift each other up. I wouldn't be where I was if it wasn't for the women in my life. 100%. So if this vibe worked for you, definitely check out Jackie and what she's got going on. I'm going to be there at that circle. I'm really excited for it. Quickly, I'm going to show us what we're doing. Tomorrow is going to be Hadriana. We're going to talk about money, and she's got a beautiful presence. If you have not met Hadriana or been in a room with her, yeah, it's going to be a great day. So thank you, ladies. I'll close this out. Links will be sent out. Jackie, you're amazing. I'm so happy to have been part of another one of your circles. I can't wait that you're starting them up again. Have a great day. I know I feel really great. I hope it set off your week to a really great tone. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Bye, ladies.